Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for some more Minecraft as we go, and I need to make sure I need to get the right bow and some other things exchanged, because I've just gotten back. So yeah, there's that. I definitely need to drop off a lot of these in my mineral chest, because I'm gonna be overloaded with netherrack if I'm not careful. Okay, okay, that's fine, I'll leave that in there. Okay, I've dropped off a lot of my stuff that I got, although I will want to carry some twisting vines along with weeping vines. Mainly because that actually is something that makes a lot of sense. Have some for up, some for down. Got work fungus on a stick and a saddle in case I decide to grab a strider, which would be nice. That would be nice. Don't know if it's going to happen, but yeah, you never know. Okay, Yoichi might not be the bow that I need to use, though. I mean, it's the eternal bow, but I need to use a different bow for right now. Okay, so Yoichi, take a break. I need my infinity bow for this. Yeah, it has plenty of usage left, so it should be fine. But yeah, I'm going to go absolutely nuts in the Nether after a while. Yeah. Did I ever get enough? I could make myself a little something, or did I? 'Cause my bling mail is getting just smashed. And I need that, or the Brotherhood of the Bling won't respect me. Well, do I really need much armor in the first place? That's the thing. I don't really have too much sources for armor right now, and I don't really have a lot of mending books yet. I mean, I'll get there, but I'm not there yet. I have some interesting backup boots. Yeah, that'll be something. I got that from the previous fortress, the one I did off screen. I didn't do the whole thing. Again, that was something I just kind of ran into and grabbed while I could. Not all of it either. I may never see it again either, so I may have some treasure just left behind. Okay, so it seems like I should be ready to gun down that one area. Because that's kind of my plan, is to just gun them down with my bow and take them out at a distance. We'll see how well this works, and I'll be able to show just how close that particular Bastion really was, because it's one that's not really far off from that location. It's just, well, it's one where I have to go over the Crimson Forest for, and go that way. Aha! Figured you was looking around. Gotcha. That was over the thing, but that's okay. That's okay. I might get it on my way back, but the whole point is Infinity Bow. That's all that I really need is Infinity Bow. And, oh, guess that's from the other ghast. Some of them around here is okay for lighting, and kind of sets the mood, but too much and you might just get burned out. Thing is, all flora native to the Nether is fireproof, so that's always something to keep in mind. And I will be growing some of my own Nether stuff soon. Plan is coming together. I have also got some interesting Minecraft-related news about how this will go in the future, in terms of things I will wind up seeing along the way. Because... Get nailed. Rather get bowed. Skeletons. Always showing up because I wound up in, like, the most... Just the most, Go away. Wait, did I pick that up the wrong way? I may have picked that up the wrong way. Okay, yeah. Stay away, hoglins. I just want to go a particular location. And I hear one. I just need to wrap around here. Then I'm good. Because one of those where I should be able to, in fact, even spot it pretty quickly. At least I thought I could. Which way did I go? I think I took a wrong turn already. That's bad. So I knew it was around here kind of easily, really. So I must have gotten turned around. Because it's actually fairly visible if I'm going anywhere near the right direction. So I know I got myself turned around. Okay, everybody, back off, back off. I have shrooms and I'm not afraid to show them. I think it was off that way. But I gotta be careful because gas. Yeah, when you're not needing to actually attack the pigs, this is very useful. Okay, I thought it was wrapped around that way. Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna happen. Yet I couldn't see where it came from. Oy. Yeah. I do have this. They can take some pretty good bow shots. But I gotta re-find where that was. Whoop. Okay, I thought it was decently close around initially. I must have turned the wrong way, and I did not note I didn't put down the coordinates because I thought I'd be able to find it again pretty soon. I mean, I got it pretty visible in a way with my bridge to it. I had a bridge to it that I built. The bridge was fairly visible because it's made out of some very visible rocks. Mostly a combination of cobble and a bit of andesite, I believe. Was it diorite? Did I use some diorite? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Well, kind of, not really. I've just had like a lot of things happen, and it's kind of made my memory of things a little fuzzy. Okay, I saw you down there. Sneaking around under me. Nailed it. There was a skeleton. It definitely took a pot shot at me, but I don't know which direction he came from. Let that be a lesson. Even after they've hit you, you can still put down the shroom. Is it over? Nah, that's my path up here. Where in the world did my path over to there go? I'm not super lost, because I have a vague idea where I put it. I thought that I just had to kind of do a turn. Maybe I had to go down to that area first? Because I thought I had to get up to this plateau and turn kind of around left. But it's not seeming like that's exactly where I'm going. Maybe I had to get... Maybe I had to... Ouch. Get down a little. Okay, there's a familiar path. Remember what I keep saying about visibility in the Nether? It helps you find your way and know when you're close to certain areas you've been before or that you've tagged as important. This illuminates that quite well, I'd say. Hi, how you doing? Maybe it was that instead of even going that way, I had to hang like a harder left. Yeah, like just do a complete 90-degree turn. Hi, how you doing? I'm looking for a Bastion around here. But I seem to have gotten a little out of my way. Just a tad. Just a tad is confusing enough. Because I had been there before, which makes it more confusing whenever I have lost my way. Although, being around here at lava level, there is a chance I could find a strider. Hello, striders? I have tasty mushrooms for you. I see you, but you're too far away. If only you'd come closer, it would be nice. Well, I guess they're just too far away to know that the shrooms are available. Also a place I've been before, because I could tell from the gas explosion. You can generally tell a gas crater by the surrounding of it with eternal fire in the Nether. It tends to be a thing. But where did my fortress go? Or bastion, actually. It's not a Nether fort, it's a bastion. It's one of the closest structures to me in the Nether. And I can't seem to find it because they made it a little harder to navigate the Nether. Like, way harder to navigate the Nether, actually. You'd be surprised how much adding flora, like fungal trees, makes it, like, so much harder to navigate. Because you just have such a loss of visibility. It's made it a lot more beautiful, but on the other hand, made it really hard to see. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you're right behind me. Well, I guess you can spare a bow to help me out. Oh, and I do have a little extra leather that could be useful. Okay, I'm down here. Yeah, I was just around here. There's the Striders. Okay, I might have a better time finding my nether gate than coming back into it. Than trying to find where the Bastion is. There we go. So that's totally a thing right now, is finding the Bastion seems to be just a little bit iffier than anything else. Yeah, I think I've been to this area before, because, again, craters. Yeah, it was easier for me to find that, so I figured finding my way home and doing this was a lot easier than trying to find it through the area, so yeah. At least I think so, because I had found it pretty quickly one time after I'd already found it, so I thought that I'd gotten myself a good route. But I've also seen my routes mysteriously disappear before, which is very disturbing. And I don't know if that's like a regular... like, what even caused that? So, it's hard to say. Because I should have a fairly visible route, but if the route itself disappeared, like it had before, what does that even mean? Like, how are you doing this disappearing act whenever you should be, like a definite area? And this time I haven't had anything attempted to be changed in between either, so that makes it even more wild, if that's what's going on. Oh no, not now. Ouch. Like, seriously, Ghast? That was seriously bad timing. Okay. That I will go ahead and jump down to. Don't remember if I've been here before or not, because I kind of got myself a little bit twisted around with the sudden escape from a ghast. I've definitely been here before. It is definitely the same spot. It might be that layer I need to check it out from. So I need to get back to being higher. Yeah, that might be my issue. So I need to get back up. So there's my problem. Oh, I saw it from a decent height. Structures aren't exactly that tall, but height does help. Now, let's see if this helps. Ow. Enchanted. You're swagging it out. I need to get up really, really high. Kind of. Well, actually, that one kind of goes back up, so... Yeah, that's the one I had that went down, so it's got to be the path back up. Okay. This is why I'm keeping like a definite supply of weeping and twisting vines. Because they're so good for navigation. Or at least for movement. You can't really navigate, but well, you could if you made one really, really tall as a marker. Oh, I should totally do that at the Bastion. Once I find it, whether or not I go through the whole thing, what I should totally do is I need to like put down one of these twisting vines and see how far I can grow it up to act as a marker. Not exactly a beacon, but maybe it could help. Thing is, I know I've been there before. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There's my path. There's my path. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. That is totally my path. Hi. Hope you don't take anything I'm going to be doing over here personally. Because it is going to get wild. Of course, I'm way over here and they're way over there. I don't think those piglins will be offended. But these ones? Oh my gosh. Haha, what I'm about to do is going to be just kind of a bit rude. Need to give myself a little path here. Just to make sure that I don't fall. Okay, time to turret. Nailed you. Gotcha. Okay, is anybody here on top? So I need to make sure that there's no witnesses. At least none surviving. I'm sorry, very sorry, but... Oop, got away. Kind of. Oh man, couldn't take that shot. Oops. Didn't mean to fire at that moment, actually. My finger slipped. Which is very bad because this thing does not have infinite durability. This is not a mending bow. They took the ability to have both things on quite a while back. Been kind of disappointing ever since. Okay, I guess I'll just have to jump for it and see how things turn out. Oh man. That hurt. I'm not going to be able to get through this. Well, then again, maybe I will. Just depends on who knew what happened and when. I do have a bone. I do have twisting vines. Oh, now they show up near the shore. Hit it the wrong one. Okay, I want to take this path up. Wow, you get a lot of units sometimes. It's actually kind of awesome. On the other hand, not enough. Did I double click before or something? Well, I think I could just add some to the top. Yep. Okay. So far, so good. Except, of course, the thing is still trying to keep me from putting it all in here. Because the little double-click behavior that it doesn't seem to know how to get rid of. Holy smokes, it's a lot of stuff. Oh, got pig step. Sweet. Yeah, I got rid of everyone at the top. Can like immediately use that. Bling boots. Hi. It's amazing you didn't see anything. I was just here opening that and you're just so casual. I appreciate that. I really do. Unfortunately, I'm just not sure how much that really... Well, actually I shouldn't do that one. I'm not sure how much I can really let you go for that. Even though, like, you know, we're kind of in the same organization. But, unfortunately, it just happens to have a more Klingon spirit. You know how promotions work. Okay. Or did I really mean Klingon? Nah, I think I meant how promotions work in the Empire. Yeah, that was it. Sorry about that. I said the wrong place. I didn't mean to say that about Klingons. I meant to say that about, you know, the Galactic Empire. You know, just kind of slipped the wrong way, honestly. If I'm very careful about how I get down, which it looks like I can be, I might be able to find more boxes down there. There's a chance, and I do mean a chance, they might contain something I'm really looking for. Because one of the things I'm really looking for is an alternative source of netherwort. Yeah. Soul sand, easy. Netherwort, hard. Of course, it also leaves, like, how am I going to get a decent supply of blaze? So, We're cool. We're in the Brotherhood of the Bling now. But there's some hoglins around here, and, well, they're not really concerned about hoglins except for food anyhow, so I think I'll be fine with them. Where's a good firing solution? Need to be able to target them. I know you hoglins are in here. There you are. What the? They do that multi-tap thing. Ooh, okay, it jumped over a gap. We're a very athletic hoglin. Wow. They are just getting mauled right now. I'm getting lots and lots of leather and food. Oops. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Oh, I missed that jump so bad. Oh, ouch. But on the other hand, this lets me unload my goods and I can come back later for more hoglins and chow, so I should be okay. It just kind of came out a little weird. But I can also do something else, because I have that kind of project to do, of making a little artificial biome around here. Oh, come on, you. Well, while that thing's not corresponding, I could still get some stuff off that way. Oh, golden carrots. You gotta admit, they really know how to work it that way. Okay, pork chops incoming. Do I have a spot where I'm just putting these up? Kind of. I guess this is kind of a construction chest. Well, this one a bit more so. Yeah, let's just transfer this over and make that a construction chest. So I do need to kind of have one. And I do not. So it's about time that I do so. Trying to hit the button as gently as possible. Stuff just keeps having issues. Chain probably should go in here. It's kind of a decorative construction thing, so yeah. That works out well. Okay. Let me see here. Pork chops? 4 pork chops. Hoglin. Very nice. Okay, now do you have... Okay, that got out fine. That got out fine. That got out fine. Wrong one. Aha! There we go. I've got so many iron nuggets. Like, that place is rich in iron nuggets. Like, gosh, yes. Super rich in iron nuggets. Okay. Well, actually, I could just convert that. There we go. Miscellaneous equipment. Miscellaneous earthwork. There we go. Spare bling boots for later. Good, good. That worked out mostly fine. I still got nailed in the end, but hey. Also, this is kind of a miscellaneous treasure chest, so ayo! Big step. Yes. Got that and that one that I'll probably never find again. I got this one in my local one, so that was sweet. Also need to remember to keep a few more twisting vines around. But I guess it's time to do my miscellaneous construction work. Because, well, I got the ability to do so, so why not? Yep, wrong thing. Give me that. There we go. Okay, the question is, where am I going to put this? Because there's some good areas around here. Do I want to go around an island? Or do I want to make another island? Or do I want to theme it, like, around my nether gate? I might want to theme it around my nether gate, because that'd be very appropriate, because that's just kind of the nethery area over there. So I think I want to do it over my nether gate. Okay, so how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take one of these warped nilium, and that's going to be all I'm going to risk out of that, because I don't really have, like, that many. I mean, I would have to go back to that biome, which at least I can, and fight another Enderman that's holding a warped nilium at that time. Which I did, but still. It's one of those things that it's going to be a bit of an effort each time, because it's not like I'm just going to have Silk Touch Eternal pick handed over to me anytime soon, so there's that. So that means that this is a precious resource until I get the ability to work it out further. I'll also have to use some of these warp fungus to create the special trees that I'd like to. So I'll seed the area, I'll work that out. Do I have a boatload of... Yes, I have a boatload of bones. Just a literal boatload of bones. Like, it's hard to be much more literal than that. Here we go. That'll be the last one. Okay, so my plan is to work some netherrack around in a couple little areas. One will be possibly for, like, the Crimson Forest type area. I also need to put up this diamond shovel. One will be definitely the Warp Forest type area, because I want, like, that kind of stuff, like, all over the place. Especially I want, like, construction material in the form of warped wood, because I like how warped wood looks. I really do. So I want to use a lot of it. So I'm going to make an artificial island around here. Well, I already have started making it, but I want to make it more so. How did I get one up here? Yep, we're not doing that again. Oh, finally. A perfect single tap. He's like seriously, the struggle is real. It's just like, yeah, that was another incident where it does not want me to single tap. So I'll create a pretty large area over here dedicated to warp nilium, and then we'll see how it goes with Crimson. Because again, I just like the warp better. It's not just that I like Ender themes a lot, which is true. It is true. But it's also that I just really like the look of the pretty much everything that has to do with the warp forest. And the warp wood I just like better than the Crimson. I know there's Crimson fungal wood fans out there, but I just like the warp version more. That's just me. So, will I go with it a lot? Yeah. Will I make a house literally out of it? Yes. And I might do more. Like, I might use that to make, like, nether bases and other bases in different dimensions. Like, especially because I don't know when, but I do know that inevitably they're going to definitely update the end more over time. I mean, it may not be where they have like a massive Ender update where they like do like a huge thing like they did with the Nether. Like, that might just be something that they just kind of prod a bit once in a while, because something kind of got to me as a statistic recently, that not as many players actually go to the end and do end stuff. And I'm like, seriously? I've been doing that for so long. Like the game has been out for several years now, and I remember that was one of the first things I did was go out and do end stuff. Like, I remember showing off my tour of my original world, which was weird because I had to open it with Technic rather than the vanilla launcher, but I mean, whatever worked. But still, if most players don't actually do end stuff, that's kind of amazing to me. I think it's very crazy that I'm part of the extreme, like, minor, like, heavy adventuring and questing player line. But then again, seeing, like, some other things that I kind of do sometimes, it's not too much of a surprise. But still, it's kind of a surprise that it would be, like, that extreme. That not too many people do that. And that's why they're... Why am I not going over that way? Is it... Okay, that was weird. Do I have a current here? Oh no, it's doing that controller thing. Just a moment, I might have to... Yeah, it's doing the automatic thing. I'm just gonna have to go with this for a while. I may have to kind of do something, but once in a while my controls get kind of messed up and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like one of the directions gets jammed or something. But I'll need to pause for a moment and work this out. Wait, it seems to have abated itself. Okay, it seems to have abated itself. Okay. That's always nice when it works itself out. On the other hand, that also means I can't experiment to see if there's a reliable way to stop it, because I've done different things over time. Sometimes including, ironically, hitting the buttons more, so that it just unjams them, and sometimes it's about, like, doing it for a long period of time. It's just a button thing, and sometimes I can figure out how to work it out. Sometimes it just works itself out. It's weird. It's weird. I have not been able to figure out what is going on with that every time. And it seems to be, like, a little different each time it happens sometimes. You know what I mean? So that makes it even more annoying, is it's not really a consistent issue with a consistent solution. Now, when something's a consistent problem, it has a consistent solution. Oh, I almost forgot. I was going to explain that news I found out about the terrain. Although, again, the thing with the end is interesting. And that kind of has to do with it, because people have been kind of linking them together. At least when it comes to, like, the Deep Dark. But it's just like the general terrain, whenever they're doing this update, is going to have, like, some serious overhauls. And some of it seems to connect with Ender content. Because the Deep Dark kind of has themes that look like Ender content, you know? So, it's like... Does that really connect? Will they update the end in, like, at least a little bit in, like, the next couple of updates? But they've explained why they're going to just splash Ender changes rather than concentrate on them, is because there's so few people that actually do end stuff by comparison. And again, that surprises me, like, to no end. That I am in the extreme minority of people who seriously do end stuff. Well, I'm here. Might as well do a little farming. I mean, I'm gonna need a lot of sugarcane over time, so might as well. Oh, did I just about knock some salmon around with this? That's kind of hilarious. Just about knocked some fish around with some blocks. Yeah, I've been having better luck with my positioning until right then. And then suddenly it decides to do it again. Oh well, at least I was on a spree. But yeah, as I was saying, They've explained that they will be doing more in stuff over time, but it'll just be kind of touching up on it periodically. Although, in my opinion, the 1.9 update, other than being considered the combat update, is a pretty good candidate for being considered the Ender update, because it just added so much more to the end compared with what we'd had before. So if they did like a dedicated End update, that would be huge. Like, I can only imagine like them actually focusing on it, what it would do. But that being said, I do know like something is going to affect like this cycle, and it again has to do with the whole deep dark thing to a degree, because it's always going to be extremely, well, as the name would suggest, deep in the world, and that presents a bit of a problem. If we're going to have like a lot of Y below zero things, what's going to happen whenever you transition terrain? And they kind of came up with the idea that I thought would be probably the way they'd go, because they mentioned they're going to do it as the Great Wall of Bedrock. There's going to be this huge bedrock barrier, and it's going to be formed over kind of your transition between chunks. Like, they know that some people actually kind of like the Great Wall of Change that existed before whenever they did major terrain changes, and then they made the terrain kind of transition more easily. But this has been such a dramatic change because of the overhaul that they kind of forced themselves into having to do something dramatic, and that they couldn't do it as a nice, easy, smooth transition, as they've been doing for so long. So, there's where that piece went. So because of this, we will have the Great Wall of Bedrock. It'll just kind of protect you from falling into the void from the overworld in the transition. And that's going to be just the way they're going to handle it. To be perfectly fair, this area could be a little rough for a little flavor. So let's just pick a few here. Okay. Now, where do I plant my Warpnilium seed here to fan out? I want it to be here? Yeah, I could do it that way. Let's see how much just a few of these work it. Yeah, that'll do the spread. I need more oomph. It's a good thing I've been gathering bones for a while. Okay, I've been getting some spontaneous shroomage now. Sweet. Well, if I'm gonna have the good double click happen to me, I might as well use it. Just need to do it at the right speed at transition. Wow. Yeah, it kind of works. Yeah, I need to be a little more on the edge. There we go. Then after this, I'll need to grow some of those up with some bone meal too, because I want some nice fungal trees. Question is this going to be enough to really have a good area for growing them? I think so. I want to say yes. I mean, it kind of looks like a fairly impressive way to do it. Okay. Let's say that's enough for now out of those. There we go. I don't know if I'm ever going to get, like, any, twisting vines to just spontaneously arrive this way. This also makes shroom lights, which are kind of like glowstone in their power level. Like, they're literally like glowstone in terms of being like light level 15 and stuff, which is pretty cool. So their light power level is actually pretty impressive. There we go. Wow, some of these are just impressively tall. Is it just me, or are warped fungi that are huge a little more likely to actually just be tremendously tall? Okay, I say that and one decided to be extra short right in my face. Oh, that was on cue for a gotcha. It's like, we got him. We got him. It's like, we totally got him. Hi. You seem to be a little out of your element, although you also look like you're in it because I'm kind of making it here. Can you hold that thought while I just make a little more? Mm-hmm. I one-shot him, so... no gold. Okay, no gold, no gold, no gold for me. Well, there is this tremendous tree. I am going to be going way, way up there. You know, this would also be a good way to make some ladders for us. Just climb up there and go that. Or maybe if I could only find a jungle and use some some of those nice blocks of the uh the I'm trying to remember what they were called. I used them for so much, and now I forgot what they're called. They were kind of you know, the ones you can use to kind of like an elevator. What were they called again? Scaffolds, that was it. Now I remember they were scaffolds. Okay. I will have a ton of fungal wood very soon. But do I really want to just, like, make a ton of ladders? Because I kind of do. Yeah, I don't think I really need them for getting up through that. I'll be fine. But I did use up a lot of bone meal on this. Of course, I can also just get the bone blocks from the nether and get, like, more bone. And then have, like, tons of bone meal. Of course, right now, I just like how they look right now. They're just kind of magnificent. But at the same time, I really want their wood. They do harvest pretty quickly. So let me just target some of the shorter ones, including that one that decided to arrive in my face. That was kind of a little, just literally, it was like the most timed gotcha moment. It's like, hey, these things seem to be particularly tall compared to the others. And then the one decided to just go, I'm just gonna be the shortest one, and be like practically up your nose. And it's like, seriously? You decide to just show up in my face and practically up my nose, for that matter, just being like the ultimate short tree. Like, it's like, I'm gonna be the one that completely contradicts what you said for no reason other than to do so. So yeah, it was that one. Wow, I'm gonna have a lot of this stuff. These shroom lights are pretty cool. I do like them. Now, these are mainly just a building block for right now, because apparently they just can't be reverted into any kind of other thing at this time, so it's kind of just in the middle of nowhere. But hey, that works. Now the question is just how much I'm going to go into this now, because I think I'm running a little low on time. Kind of. In a way. Like, I could go on, but It's one of those things where I might as well just transition to something else for a while. Wow, I did get more than a stack of warp planks. But yeah. I do like how that looks. It doesn't have any transparency to it as a door, but it still works as a good door, and it looks like a good door. Of course, it not having transparency also means it's a good privacy door, so keeps enemies from snooping in on you. So yeah, I can see how that goes. I've also got plenty of other plankage. So, I could make myself a nice shelter with those. For now, let's see here. More shroom lights. Warped doors. Oh, they're such a cool door. I like them, because they even have like some of the vines around them and everything. Really does give them that kind of look. So yeah, I am getting the warp stuff ready. And that is just like a magnificent set of trees over there. So as I expand that over, I should be able to get like a lot of materials and a lot of nice nethery goodness over there. But yeah, I probably should go around and harvest a lot of bone blocks in the nether at some point, because I'm going to need a ton of bone meal. Just a ton. Okay, so do remember the wall of bedrock moment is coming, so will it look magnificent and jarring at the same time? Yeah, it probably will. And that's going to happen whenever they finally add the actual path to updating older worlds. Like it's weird that this one's considered older whenever it's actually not so much, but that's because I was transitioning through them really quickly, which is basically the point. Now, whenever it comes to that, I will make another jump, but so I probably won't see the Great Wall of Bedrock for a while. Although I might. I mean, I could be exploring my local area for a while, but I think the best solution is the nether jump. And remember that I did a lot of trading with the piglins earlier. And because of that, I actually have a pretty good supply of... wrong chest. I have a pretty good supply of obsidian and crying obsidian. Now, crying obsidian won't actually contribute to a nether portal, but I have 20 obsidian. That is minimum required for 2 nether portals. So as long as I am very careful with placement and keep it from doing that double placing, I should be fine. And of course I do have flint and steel, and I also have a couple of very nice, handy blaze charges, courtesy of my piglin trading and stuff. So I should be able to do another jump pretty easily. And whenever I do that, I can go like thousands of blocks away in like one transition. Although I kind of need to, because my initial biomes here are massive. Remember the size of this glacier as I've had to go around it? It's just humongous. So I'm definitely going to need to jump thousands of blocks to get to new terrain, because this is just kind of nuts how big this area really is. So yeah, I'm going to need to do that nether jump later. So I'm going to bypass the Great Wall of Bedrock entirely whenever I do the jump. So I will just kind of arrive over there. That said, it might still happen, because as I kind of re-explore around here and look for like other kinds of local loot and trading with the local testificates and stuff, I'll probably wind up finding the Great Wall of Bedrock. That's going to be an interesting sight to see. And it's also going to indicate which worlds have actually transitioned, because it will be kind of unique to them. Worlds made after that point won't have that. So it's kind of going to be a special thing. And the fact it'll kind of probably wind up bordering the true depths, where we're going to have the deep dark, etc., is going to be kind of a sign of, if you go past here, you're going to have to be a little sneaky. So yeah, that's all going to happen. I'm going to be logging off for now, though, but that is some things to think ahead about, is whenever I get to that point. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll be logging off. I hope to hear from you all later. And bye for now, everybody. Oop, need to hit the button.